Hey everybody, I'm going to be making one of our favorite cookies, so come along with me. It's called a dishpan cookie. So I need 4 cups of brown sugar, oh, 2 cups, sorry, 2 cups of brown sugar and 2 cups of white sugar, so I guess that makes 4. Would have been a little bit of sugar overload there. And to that, I need 2 cups of oil. I learned something this weekend. I learned that sugar is actually considered a wet ingredient. That's why you always cream it together with your butter or your oil or your shortening. I didn't know that. So this is called Dishpan Cookies because it makes a ton of cookies. It has everything you can think of in it, and you need a very large bowl to make it. I preheated my oven to 350. I'm going to crack my eggs into a bowl so I make sure I don't get shells or a nasty yolk or something. It's going to have 4 eggs. So that's 2 cups of white sugar, 2 cups of brown sugar, and 2 cups of oil, and 4 eggs to begin with. And we're going to cream all that together. I'm getting a late start on my cookie making. I usually make a whole bunch of different kinds of cookies on a Saturday. And this year I just did not get rid of it. I always get requests for these cookies. They're really good. And because it makes a big batch, I can give them out as gifts. Russ is taking these tomorrow to most of his co-workers. Want to make sure all the oil gets incorporated and all the sugars get mixed in. Want it to be kind of a silky consistency. I'm going to get the rest of the ingredients and I'll be right back. Okay, we've got that good and creamy. Now we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking soda and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Make sure you get all the lumps out of there. And then we need 4 cups of flour. Like I said, this makes a lot of cookies. I'm going to do 2 cups at a time. Sorry if I'm bumping the camera with the mixing cord. Scrape the bowl down. Make sure I get all the ingredients in there. A pretty thick batter, and it's gonna get even thicker when we add more ingredients because we are not close to being done yet. The rest is gonna be done by hand because it gets really hard to mix once we add the rest of the ingredients. Now you see why there's oil and not butter, because if we were using butter, this would be impossible. So that's it for the mixer. See how it's hard. I've actually broken a spoon doing this before. That's how difficult it is to stir. So, got all that in there. Now we're gonna use 1.5 cups of oats. So 3/4 of a cup, or 1.5. I don't know why I said 3/4. Get those mixed in there. My hand will be hurting by the time I'm done with this. Then we got 2 cups of coconut. We're not done yet. The next one's 4 cups of Rice Krispies. You can use Rice Krispies, but me and my mother-in-law have also done this with corn flakes, and it is just as good if you use corn flakes. So whatever cereal that you're going to use or eat later, that's what you want to use. So it doesn't go to waste. I'm using Rice Krispies because Rice Krispies also goes into some other treats like marshmallows and Rice Krispies, or Snicker. What are those called? What are those called? Scotcheroos. Snickers. We're getting close to the end. We got 2 more ingredients to work in here. This gives it a little crunch and a little extra flavor, having the Rice Krispies or the corn flakes in there. It will change the flavor a little bit with the corn flakes, but it's still really good. I guess if I made these more often, my muscles would build up a little bit. We've got our bag of chocolate chips. And then my mother-in-law's recipe says whatever else you want to add in here. So you can add whatever you want, but just remember you got to stir it all after you add it. Last ingredient. Either regular or mini M&Ms. And you want about a cup. They're out of the bags. So I just bought some little tubes. So I'm going to take my medium cookie scoop. These do spread a little bit, so you want to leave space for them to spread. And I'm just going to scoop them on there. Probably put 12 to a sheet. And I'll catch you on the other side after they bake. Here you go, fresh out of the oven. See how some of the parts are just starting to turn brown? You don't want to overcook these because you want them to be kind of chewy. I'm going to let them set for a couple minutes and then I'm going to put them on a cooling rack. And these are our dishpan cookies. I hope you guys enjoy this cookie recipe I just made, and also I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See ya!